Hello again. What was I going to do here? Oh, right, I was going to retrieve that item that I'm not able to retrieve unless, except when I first enter the area. So this is tricky. I have to go beat 3 bosses while flawlessly executing a path to their lair. Radiant Life Gem and Large Titanite Shard. That's not bad. See, this would have been a lot more entertaining if there'd been a sniper over there to shoot at me just as I turned the corner. Or like a ledge there with a guy to lunge at me just as I picked up the item. They really dropped the ball at the area design there. Now that I've grabbed that, I don't actually think I want to do this. I have at least 2 things that I want to do elsewhere before I'm stuck here. I'm going to say you. There's a shortcut that I need to open, and also there's a knight that I want to try killing. That white knight guy. I'm going the wrong way. One of the few areas I haven't cleared of enemies. So much easier with my new gear. Just wanted to see where that led, really. That would have been useful ages ago. Not so useful now. Probably not worth a firebomb, to be honest. Should have tried that with one of my fire arrows. Travel to the Crestfallen Retreat. Oh right, I didn't wipe these guys out. That's... You know, I've never used a throwing knife. Not once. Somebody should have warned those guys about stairs. And yes, I have been waiting to make that reference for ages. Just never find a good opportunity for it. Now that I've cleared the area of snipers. I am genuinely curious about this guy. He's definitely a combatant. I can't talk to him. I can target him, but I can't talk to him. So I assume that he is meant for fighting. But I don't know what items he drops. I don't know if he drops any items. I don't know how many souls he drops, if he's a one-off or if he respawns. I don't know how tough a fight he's going to be. There's some guy who had the same idea as me. Well, that's worth a second try. It's a shame about all those souls I just lost, but I wasn't going to recover them anyway. I think that was it for all the guys here. Hade Knight Sword. A new thingy. From 150. Hade Knight Sword. Oh! It's a lightning sword! Interesting. Interesting attack animations. Huh, really? That was... Oh, and he dropped a whole bunch of souls, too. Possibly enough for a level up. That's nice. Alright, well, the sword is useless, basically, because my powered-up broadsword is actually better than that. There we go. I don't have any particular use for the fire longsword or the, Majula. See about spending these souls. The other thing I want to do is find out how much it costs to buy a homeward bone.
Bearer of the curse, seek the king, lest this land.
Just barely. I almost feel like I want to raise my vitality up to 16. Equipment load. But more stamina is always useful. But the stamina increase is so slow. Well. Okay. I think I have done all that's left to do there. Except kill the fire gecko, which is going to wait. Time to go get myself killed again. The Lost Bastille. Not the last Bastille, the Lost Bastille. Here we go again. Come on, you asshole. Oh, shit. Do I need to go down there? I want to try something. Now, I think I figured this out. I think it goes... Fire arrows automatically fire with the... Oh. Yep. That's really handy. I only have 8 fire arrows left, though. That's actually an improvement over Dark Souls 1. In Dark Souls 1, you had to manually switch between arrow types. In Dark Souls 2, it's just your primary weapons are fired with the your primary arrows are fired with the quick attack button, and the secondary arrows are fired with the strong attack button. It's really neat. Oh, I didn't notice this chest. Let's see what kind of trap will kill me when I open it. None. That's nice. Antiquated key, covetous silver serpent ring. Ooh. Antiquated key. Wait, what's the covetous silver serpent ring? Fallen foes yield more souls. Well, that's never, ever coming off. So what I think we are... Oh, that is a tough decision. Silver Cat Ring gradually restores hit points, increases physical attack, raises stamina recovery speed. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to strategically switch out the Silver Cat Ring for the Ring of Restoration in situations when I need to heal myself of gradual damage. Um, that is a tough choice. I don't like that at all. Oh well, more souls for me. So leave the Silver Cat Ring on most of the time. Switch over to the Ring of Restoration when I need to heal some small damage, and then switch back over to the Silver Cat Ring if it looks like I need to take a fall. See, if I were playing with somebody else in the room, I would actually now say, "Hey, remind me to switch over the Ring of Restoration for the Silver Cat Ring when I have full health, will ya?" I need to find a place to buy more fire arrows, because fire arrows are just really, really useful for remote detonating explosive barrels. Far more useful than they are for anything else. Now, because I've opened the shortcut, there will be more of these guys this time. 2 more than there were last time. Oh, ow. This is a tough fight. I don't want to fight those guys. I don't have to fight those guys. I'm not going to fight those guys. Oh, right, I could've gone this way first. Let's get rid of the physics objects first so they don't screw around with me when I'm trying to roll around. Also, let's switch over to the Silver Eagle Kite Shield and the Bastard Sword +3. Silver Eagle Kite Shield because it I don't have the agility to roll properly with the Drang Lake Shield and the Bastard Sword. Mostly here I want the larger, more sweeping strikes of the Bastard Sword, so that I can damage more of these guys at a time. Doing more damage per strike is mostly a bonus. That's much better. Oh, I overcommitted there. I have to be more careful. Common fruit. What? Temporarily boosts poison resistance. Good to know. Yeah, come on, you. Dogs. It's just a little bit more damage. With just a little tiny bit more damage, I could take them down in 2 hits instead of 3. Never-ending supply of these guys. Well, no, actually, this is it. I'd switch over to two-handed style because to kill them slightly faster, but man. Royal Swordsman Helm. Hollow Soldier Helm. Royal Soldier Helm. Slight increase. Wait a minute. 71. From 40 to 42. Looks like an overall increase in stuff. Doesn't push me above 70% of my equipment load. Hooray, new helmet for me. Still not much anything here. Not going in there though until I've cleared out everything around here. Because if I have to backtrack from there, after I kill the boss, if I have to backtrack through this area, I do not want to fight enemies I already know from angles and situations that I'm not familiar with. On that note, always and forever forgetting to go out of the equipment menu. Someday that's gonna get me killed. Not today though. Huh. That guy didn't render. Frame rate is terrible here. Ow! Be wary of right ambush. Yep. Hidden path ahead, by the way, try projectile. Oh. Oh. Please be a bonfire, please be a bonfire, please be a bonfire. I knew these guys would have a nasty lunging attack. It's locked. And it is a bonfire. Excellent. Now I can clear this area of enemies. Get to the boss without losing souls. Who is throwing things? The only problem here is if I rest at this bonfire, then that dog is going to spawn in along with that giant, and I'm going to have to fight them both at a time. Both one at a time, which I don't want. So I'm going to explore just a little bit further. Or you know what, I could just rest at this bonfire and then travel back to the old one. What are you? Rear okay. Be wary of gorgeous view. It looks like a blacksmith. Large titanite shard. Iron arrow. titanite shard. Heavy bolt.
We've got a wild one here. Shape up. Shape up, I say. Oh, that's it, yes. That's the way. Dear flame, how brightly you burn. I ought to fetch a new ember. Flame, dear flame. I ought to fetch a new ember. Flame, dear flame.
Well, that explains the throwing sounds I heard. It wasn't throwing, it was just him swinging those things. If I stand in front of him, I'm gonna get murdered. He is sitting on a chest. Weird. Okay. Does the antiquated key open what I think it opens? Because I think the antiquated key opens the blue doors. Macduff's workshop. No obvious Shakespeare pun presents itself. Majula first to spend the souls. I'm almost disappointed that that bonfire, although it makes things easier, all of a sudden turns this into a basically safe, solved area. I know everything. I know what I can do to travel through it, basically harmlessly until I mine it out of all hazards, which I will now feel compelled to do before I approach that boss. Oh well.
Bearer of the curse, seek the king, lest this
There's just not a lot of payoff for uploading endurance. Whereas if I upgrade vitality, whatever. Let's see what I can manage now. Oh, damn. Still not quite there. $69.2. There. That works. Now I need to find out if this antiquated key does what I think it does. Once again to here. there any secret passages or anything in here? Messages indicating illusory walls. Anything I missed? No, nothing. I have one more blue door I can try. God, it's hard to get the parry right now. Much easier than it used to be. Hey fellas, remember me? That is never gonna stop being funny. Right. I can wear them both. Great. Oh, this was dumb. I chose the wrong bonfire. Yeah, no, not doing that. He's gonna kick that barrel down at me and it's gonna explode. Travel to... That one. This bonfire is not safe until that guy and his dog are extinct. I think people are just putting those up to troll. enough to level again, I think. Or I will in a moment. Yeep! Yeep! Whoops. I took off the covetous silver serpent ring. I have to remember not to do that. Oh, they have a bleeding attack. That's what would make fighting a pack of them so terrible. I knew there'd be something. What? Haha. Okay, look, you all know the drill at this point. I'm going to basically go back to that bonfire, and then I am going to stop recording, and I'm going to clear this place, and then I'll start recording again when I fight that boss, because there doesn't seem to be anything else interesting to find here. See you next time.